What is going on, guys? It is me, Sub-Zero Exabyte, once again with a banger, and today we are going to play a bit of Hot Wheels on this NASCAR track that I am on. Well, I am not on the track, I am in a restaurant because I kind of got hungry, so I grabbed myself something to eat, and now I am here doing my intro right here right now. So that is kind of awesome, I guess. But as you can see, this racetrack is kind of really large, so we are going to see how amazing of a job those NASCAR racer people have. And it is just going to be great to be on the tracks. Don't get me wrong, being in a restaurant is also really amazing, but I mean, I have the opportunity to go on these tracks, so I mean that is way cooler than grabbing yourself something to eat and drink. So, we are just going to head to the tracks and we'll see where we go from there. Maybe there is a car that is green or another color and the car looks really cool. Maybe not, and then we will search something else to do, and it is just going to be amazing anyways, so I am kind of looking forward to that. But we are still in the restaurant and there was an exit out the back, so we have to walk all the way back, or we could be vandals and destroy the glass. But I don't roll like that because vandals are pretty annoying, so I am not going to be a vandal. We could repair it though, but then a WOULD be in its original state, and we are almost at the exit, so who really cares anyways? We are just going out via here and then we are just going to see what there is to do in this place. Look at it though, it is like really big and all of that. There are trucks from the teams, there are really large sitting places where you probably can even sit very comfortable, but that doesn't matter. And there is a fence here so the people don't run onto the tracks, but if you have the same superpowers as me, then you can just break the iron door and you just place a wooden door back. Because you are a bad boy and bad boys do whatever they want, but we just place a wooden door back. So now the people don't need to break the iron door, but now they can just open and close the wooden door, which is way more efficient. It may not be way safer, but who cares about safety? No, just kidding, safety is #1 priority, so that is really important. But there aren't a lot of cars at the moment on the start, so I am not really sure where all of those cars are at, but I guess I have them in my pocket, so let's just go ahead and place some cars, I guess. Or what else should we do? I don't think the cars are going to spawn by themselves, so we have to spawn the cars, and we are just spawning some Corvettes. And then you have the Lamborghini, which we probably all know and love, and we also have the Porsches, but we'll come to that in a minute. First we need to place the Corvettes and then we can move on to the Lambo, and then we are going to choose a green Lambo if I know myself, or maybe they have a really cool green Corvette. I don't know yet, but it seems like they have a police one but not a green one, so let's just not do that. And I already had a sneak peek at the Lambo, so I know there was a green one there. Yeah, I am a really sneaky one, and I checked that out before all of you even had a chance. But we are placing all of the Lamborghini, and I kind of like the blue one as well, but of course they have a green one. NIWOULDNB sub if I didn't take the green one. But who knows, maybe they have a really amazing Porsche or something. Or should we just keep to the Lambo? No, we want to see some Porsche, and these Carrera look really amazing with their cabriolet versions. The Gallardo also have no roof, so that is just amazing. If the sunset is coming, then we just can sit back, not really relax because we are on the road and you have to be active on the road, but kind of enjoy our ride then. And we'll just ride into the sunset and we will have one hell of a time. Look at all these cars though. I think the Porsche also look really amazing, but those aren't my piece of cake because they're and a green one. And the Lamborghini has thought about me and they inserted a green one. So I appreciate that a lot from Lamborghini, but anyways we are just going to take out car and then wait for the sign so we can go, and then we are going to race this amazing track that is probably built for NASCAR, but I am just going to use it for my enjoyment. But first I need to have a look at what I created, and look how many cars I have placed. And it even has a color combination because I changed it up a little all the time. There may be some of the same, but that is okay because they didn't have a bunch of cars. But we are just going to take the most amazing car, which I was already hyped about since I had seen it, and that is the Lamborghini Gallardo in the green. Look at it shine, and look at the insides. It just looks amazing overall, and I am going to enjoy riding this baby. It isn't really going that fast at the moment, but we are just getting warmed up. We just need to get back in the car and then it will go faster. No, I literally have no idea why it is going this slow. but I guess we are just going to warm up the motor and then we can enjoy this thing, and when it is a bit warmed up then we can just chill and we are going to race, not against enemies because there are opponents on the track, which is kind of sad, but we are just going to race against ourselves. We can really race on time because the car is just going way too slow, so that WOULDN really be fun. But we are out here riding a Lamborghini at night all alone on a NASCAR track. Not many people can say that they have done that, but at the moment we are doing this, and it seems like even bats are spectating this match against myself. This match WAS and really hyped because I didn't have a really good opponent. Well, I got myself as an opponent, so I guess I am pretty good because I just cut corners and I kind of cheat, but I get in first place like this, so I guess that is amazing. But that is kind of amazing that this is even possible, that you can just cut these tracks and you can just cut off a whole part of the track and then just get first place. Well, you do need to know which way you need to go, because otherwise if you are racing against opponents then you are going to be in trouble when you don't pay attention. Then you are going the wrong way and then your opponents will come at you with some speed. Well, if their cars go as fast as this one then it isn't going to be much of a problem. But I guess it is still going to be kind of hard. But we are just out here, racing on a track, well if you could really call it racing, lol. But we are just chilling in this really fast car, but we are keeping ourselves to the speed limit, so we aren't breaking any rules, and this is just amazing because nothing is really happening, but we just chill a bit in this car. But there are some things that you can do in the menu, so I guess that we need to fuel it up a bit or something, then it might just work. I don't really know, but we can try. So, let's put the fuel in. It is kind of sad that we just noticed this now after we have done an entire lap, but that DOS and really matter because we had a great time. Only times aren't really that great at the moment because it is raining and I don't have a roof, so I guess that we need to go fast to not be in the rain. And would you have a look at how fast my gas is going down? Well, that is quite fast, but I guess that it does have 4 exhaust and it looks like a beast, and it might sound like a beast but you can really hear that, so that is not really something we can figure out. But I'm getting quite wet out here, which is not really great, and it is night so it is not particularly warm, and I am kind of getting really cold and I want to stop kind of, but I guess I am a soldier and I won't stop because I have to fight for my country, for my city, and most importantly for my viewers. So I am going to put this baby into gear, which is called R for race mode, and we are going racing. Well, it isn't quite working. There must be something wrong with this car, but I can quite figure out what it is, but that is okay. We are just going to enjoy the rest of the track like this, and it seems like we need to go a bit further until we are at the finish, but that is alright and all of that. So, let's just keep rolling in this beautiful car, which kind of crashed into the fence, but this car isn't going to stop that easily because it really wants to be raced, so it kind of escaped out of the fence and now she is free to go, and I will just leave her there. So, this isn't really a painful goodbye because it was and really a good car. It was a nice car, don't get me wrong. It looked hella fly, but it didn't fly, so that is the problem. But let's just head back because I am kind of missing her, so I am going to do a final race with my baby, and it seems like the is just a bit stuck, but we can reverse our way out of this mess, and then we are good to go and go through the hole that we just dug, and then we can race again. I wonder how fast I am going to finish this time because last lap was and really that great, but maybe now we can go really fast and then we are going to be first, and we are racing against the time. Remember, we don't really have an opponent, so we can do whatever we want on these tracks because there aren't any spectators except for that one bat that we came across, and for the rest it is night and it is totally empty, so we are just having a great time. But we left our first baby and now we have a new one, and I don't know why I can get over this white stripe, but I guess it is just some kind of mechanism that is really advanced, and a Lamborghini is just really vulnerable for that white stripe. So, I guess that now we are in the open of the track, we might as well get a third baby and ride this thing like it is nothing else. And it kind of is nothing else because it is just 3 times the same Lamborghini. And I am not going to lie, I kind of expected more when I was so hyped to ride a Lambo. But I guess this is and everything in life, and sometimes you just have to ride it till the end, and then the end is the end and then it is over. Yes, philosophy with Sub-Zero X to Byte. That was your daily quote. So, I hope that you enjoyed that quote because it was a really deep quote. But look at me now, going through all of these cars that might be working, but I have a Lambo and these aren't Lambo. Well, some of them are, but that does and really matter right now because I am already riding a Lamborghini. But we are finally almost done and I can already see the finish, and we are so close, and we are kind of already finished right now, but we have made it to the end almost, and now we can finally say that we have finished. Just so close. I am going really slow, but I finally finished and I got in first place, so hopefully I get a beautiful trophy. I don't know where my trophy is at, but I guess I'll just have to wait a minute and then the trophy will arrive to me. But look at this stadium. I am truly fascinated by the greatness of this thing. It is just so much symmetry and it just looks really good, and that is just fantastic. But I know how we can make it look even greater. No, just kidding, I am just kind of playing around, but I guess this is going to be pretty amazing when it is done, because then the people that run this track can say that Sub-Zero Exabyte helped with building this place. So I don't know if they think that is good or bad, but I kind of think that is amazing, and I hope that they appreciate my offer and that they will give me a shout out at the next race or something. That would be quite amazing. I hope I get a very important person spot or something, because I kind of want to see a really cool race now, so that would also be quite amazing. But I guess that is and really what I thought of what it was hoping to be, so I guess I can really judge. But I made a bridge now. Well, it is and really finished, but I am working on that and it is going to look pretty cool hopefully. I am not really sure if it is going to look cool, but we are going to see that right now because it is done. I am still not really sure what I tried to make, but I guess it is kind of an alright build or something. I don't know, just let me do my thing. I am enjoying myself like this, so leave me alone and let me build my bridge, which has totally no purpose at all. But it just kind of is there and it just kind of looks really ugly if I have to be honest, but yeah, I kind of already made it, so I am not going to destroy it. But if I have to be honest, I think that it looks quite good though. I am still not sure what it is supposed to be. Maybe it could work as something as a VIP spot or something, I don't know. But it just kind of is a bridge near the finish, so the racers know where the finish is and then they will know when they are almost done, and then they are going to feel great if they finished in the top 10. But the people that come after the top 10 are not really going to feel great, so that is not really cool for them. But I can also use this bridge as some kind of stunt mechanism like this, because that would be just futuristic thoughts, and then we can go really fast and we can go flying, which would also be really amazing in theory. But right now it is and really working because we aren't really going fast, so we kind of failed. But it was still amazing anyhow, so we had a good time with flying through the air with a Lamborghini. But I think this ramp could use some improvements. Well, ramp, it still is a bridge to me, so I am going to call it a bridge. But we have this really cool red car now. It is and really my favorite color. But it is a red Porsche, so it is alright. And we are kind of flipping on the bridge now, but this is already working just a little bit better, but it's still does and work really good because it just is and really made for cars, I guess. Well, I kind of didn't make it for cars. I just wanted to make a bridge, but then I got a really genius idea which turned out not to be that genius. But it still is kind of cool, just like my Porsche in the wall cool. But we can always try it again, and hopefully after a couple of tries it is going to work, and then when it works I am sure that it is really amazing. But we now have this amazing orange Lamborghini and we are in first person, so we can really see a lot, but I think it is going better than the last times. At least it looked better from this perspective, so that is alright. But we kind of had a nice time with the ramp, but it is and quite working how I would like it to work. But that does and really matter because it still is really amazing, but we can make it even more amazing if we wanted to, I guess, because the blocks like this aren't really working. We could place stairs and then it might just roll a bit better, or it might just work worse and then it wouldn't really be that great. But I guess the WOULDN really matter because it is still going to be really amazing even if it does and work, because then we have got a Hot Wheel down and then you guys are going to see me crash in a really expensive car, and that would also be kind of amazing. WOULDN. Well, I would like to see that if I have to be honest. I hope that I don't crash, but I guess you could never know what is going to happen, so that is alright. But it kind of worked, and I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will catch all of you later then. Bye guys.